Duck, duck, goose found a pussy in a dollar bin. Guess you forgot your galana bin. Can't get loose, get your guts, got your tongue again. Rope burn on your hand, are you numb yet? I can go with your medication. Murder man, I can deal with everything. Every night, I can make it echo. And that's what they, that's what they. Stood by your side through all of the lies, watching you cry for me. Get on your knees, apologize please. Now why don't you die for me? Call me the king, ruler of things. Give me that diamond ring. Get on your knees, apologize please. Now why don't you die for me? I can go, but it's your medication. Murder man, I can deal with everything. Every night, I can make it echo. And that's what they, that's what they.
They haven't set up their positions well, allowing cats. Oh my god! evening, everyone on the Asia server. First, I have to apologize. A lot of things are not ready because not a lot of time. There was like only 3 days of preparation, and spent like all 3 days trying to make the trailers. And I mean, just finished that exam on Saturday. So I apologize. A lot of things are not ready, but I hope everything is going to be set on the EU stream. So I apologize profusely for that, but you're not going to you're not going to be affected by that. Don't worry, just only have the same overlays that before, but I'm going to keep this briefing short because I'm unable to make graphics for a lot of things in this one. So this is the professional tournament format. So a lot of people would not know about this. This is a new format. So what's going to happen in the next few days? We are going to start off with the professionals tournament group stage. It will be held in the best of 5 series. In the final stage, it will be held in the best of 7 series with grand finals in the best of 9. The format is a double elimination knockout stage for both group stage and final stage. The brackets are seeded according to the Cup's leaderboard ranking. The group 1, we have first against the 8th team, and the other game will be the second against the 7th placing team. Right. I'm gonna have to open this as well. On the other hand, group stage grand final, the placing. Right. The group stage grand final decides the placing the first and second ranked teams. The final stage upper bracket first round seeding, it will be as follows: first of group 1 against second of group 2, and then the other game, first of group 2 versus the second of group 1. The professional tournament, the monetary prizes, this time it's only limited to the top 4. The first place will earn $3,500 US, second place $2,011 and $100, third place $700 US, fourth place $400 US. However, local legal restrictions mean that I'm going to show you. I'm going to tell you very soon. Residents of Vietnam, Hong Kong, Brazil, and the province of Quebec are not eligible to win monetary prizes in this tournament, and I think this is going to continue in the next few seasons. It's not because of wargaming; it's just the local legal limitations. Nothing that wargaming can do about that. And players who are residents of Japan have to sign additional agreements to receive monetary prizes. I'm getting paying as well. Everything it's getting a little bit chaotic at the moment. Ooh, great graphic from the from wargaming right here. And you other way. These are the maps. Group stage upper bracket first round, Fort Despair, Canal, and Faust. Group stage lower bracket first round, Port Bay, Rockfield, and New Bay. We will be following ENT versus E7. So let's head into this box, into this scene. This is the bracket. We will be following ENT versus E7 in Group 2. The winner of that will be playing against GB versus RN tomorrow. However, loser of that will head out with the loser of GB versus RN, and that will be streamed. That will be the second game streamed tonight. And whoever loses that one will be out of the tournament entirely. So there are 2 chances for each team. If they lost 2 games, they are out of this tournament. If they still have a chance, they lost 1. So hopefully they will grasp the opportunity to do well. Okay, the room should be up very soon. Let's head into the room. I think the webcam is quite blurry. Yeah. Well, that means I have to restart my computer, so nothing I could do to change about that. So, you're gonna have a blurry camera today. Please, if you want to participate in the giveaway, do not comment on this chat. You would not be able to get any battle passes. The draw would not grant you that. I'm just going. I have to log out and I have to log in. Right, here we go. ENT vs E7 on Fort Despair, that is. Let's head into this room. Oh, I've changed already. Right. I mean, it's not fun. When the giveaway was announced like an hour before, and I'm very happy that the moderators have responded quite quickly. Because there is a shortage of moderators, not really shortage, but a bit worried there will be a shortage if anything is not announced quickly enough. But E7 versus ENT Fort Despair is quite a heavy oriented map. Because this map is perceptionally small, because of a lot of areas where you can't really go through, and then you have the flat terrain, which is really good for heavies, for heavily armored heavy. This is why you're seeing ENT taking lots of IS4s and Mouses, with E7 going a little bit unorthodox here. Just a bit distracted by. Apologize. No idea why my YouTube comments just stopped loading for me, so I can only see it from the other screen. So if I am not responding to your comments, to your chat, then I apologize. 5 minutes delay this is as well. So E7, you feel a little bit laggy, yes, but E7 going with quintuple crab bargains and double 50Bs all clippers. They're doing the mercy way. I don't think they're giving any mercy to ENT at all. I might have to ask who is the one behind this strategy. Definitely not Maddox, because Maddox is not playing here. But they are going to get B quickly, and E7 have already taken the corner in the northwestern area. Nitroglycerin taking a little bit hit here, but B is captured very quickly by E7, with ENT unable to do anything just yet. No caps for them, and they are very, very slow indeed. But this map, it doesn't matter. You can rotate very quickly, and you'll be able to do some amazing damage. But E7, they just need to hold and stay safe. But is that the right style for them in this case? They have cap lead, they have to defend, but Clippers, the 50Bs especially, are quite are not very heavily armored, and Kronwagen's very low DPM. If I were E7, I would not have got to the cap lead actually, because these tanks, Clippers, are the best in ambushing tanks, not the best in defending, because DPM once again for the Kronwagens ultra low. So ENT just need to figure out a way to pincer them, and they probably could take it. But E7, I think they have a lot to do to defend. You would never know. E7 could also do a counter push and surprise ENT. I don't know what's going to happen, but E7, they probably might want to do counter push if one side gets rushed. But they are so concentrated in that corner right here. I think they are just looking at ENT, trying to push onto from the northeastern side onto the northwestern side. However, the backyard is a little bit open, so ENT, if I were them, I probably would go to the enemy spawn. But ENT, they have no medium selects. They don't know anything about what is going to happen. So I have no idea what's going to happen, though. Just a little bit confused. Yeah, I think the chat is a bit laggy. Clutch has taken some hits here. Not a lot. ENT is gradually losing a little bit hit points, but the hit points are still in favor of E7. ENT is not moving at all. I think they know they don't have a cap lead. But really, the lack of medium and light for them is going to be a heck of a trouble. They have no idea. The tanks, they spotted up Nuggies and Fries. Nitroglycerin are knocked backwards. Spotted up some tanks in the corner. They might have information, but time is running out. Do they have the speed to rotate to the other side? Look at them, dropping more and more hit points. They are really suffering from the lack of mobility, and they are also spotted. But a Kronwagen's in the middle. I think ENT needs to make a call sooner or later, because the cap points is going to take into 800 point territory. If ENT doesn't do anything, they will lose this one. Now E7 could absolutely obliterate a tank with the clip they have. Striker is saying, hurry up, and chop for them. They are dropping more and more hit points, and they are struggling. They are hesitating. This is not good. They are dropping more and more hit points. If they keep on hesitating and stop where they are, they just will give more hit points to E7. And look at them. They need to do something now. They are tagging base speed, but they are not doing much. This is quite a weird move from ENT. They're going for B though. But they are already down by more than 5,000 hit points. Now they're forcing their hand on B. But the hit points there, E7 just has a lot more hit points. Necromancer is now a one-shot here. He's going to be taken out by Pink Puffins very soon. Yes, he's going to be taken out by Pink Puffins. And what's going to be the next tank here? We will find out soon. It's going to be probably Can Wars. Pink Puffins has unleashed his last shell with Uritard ready to unleash his shell. Devil Anthem is now killed, and Uritard puts a good shell into Can Wars. Action's been happening in the mid though here. Roses are Rosie are now dead. E7 on the council victory. There is a cap reset right here. They got B, and they will win this one very convincingly. The first game goes to E7 ENT. This performance really doesn't convince me at all. I think if it's the case, then probably not a lot of people are on the voice chat, because the communication here is just very horrible. I'm sorry to say, but that was a very blunt statement I have to make, because the amount of hesitation trying to make a move, it's a lot, and E7 punished you so hard for that, and they aren't challenged at all, to be honest with you. ENT tried their best to get caps back, but in the end, really they lost too many hit points. They have to change something. Now Maddox is going to be playing in E7. 1-0 so far to E7 ENT. There is still a lot to prove. And that game was not good at all. I hope this is going to be different. This is not the ENT we are seeing. I believe this is just they're just not in the mood at the moment. So I think they will be back very soon. The next game, if it's not the next game, then I don't know which game, to be honest with you. Okay, 20 seconds left. It's going to be octuple bounces across the board. So Nat backwards, nitroglycerin, Alex, Nuggies and Fries, Pink Puffins, quintuple bounces, Maddox, Irons for Ruler Kronwagen, ENT, Roses and Rosie, Radium User Striker, triple mouse. So many mouses here, I hate it. That is not something that I love to see, because it's so slow. Bad DPM, great armor though. Where are my mediums and lights? Where are my keys? Come on, Morgan, give me some mediums and lights. Give me some keys. I'm tagged. Alright, so triple IS4 by Devil Anthem, Campbell's and Acromancer. Clutch in the T110E5. I'm in a stream, how can I do a Google form now? for oh, FFS. E7, on the north side going mostly to C, and ENT going mostly to A. Because no team here is taking the medium or light. It's gonna be hard for them to spot, but Ruler spoiled up. No Roses or Rosie. If I can get into his point of view, he is there to spot tanks crossing into B, potentially going to C, and I think Ruler spotting no one has elicited a response from E7 to go to C. This time, once again, E7 for cap lead, but they have a lot better. They have better tanks to defend though. The Mouses are going to absorb a lot of damage, and will also receive a lot of bounces. Maddox spotted Roses and Rosie capturing B, but I don't think Maddox needs to reset it because E7 has the caps. ENT is the one that needs to make the move though. They have tanks which move more quickly, but still not very quick. So if ENT decides to rush, E7 might be given enough time to respawn, but they have so many Mouses, and playing so broadly like that, they just need to prepare that they have to rotate from very quickly. That could also mean if E7 cannot play too broadly, and that could mean ENT could really push the lineup. Oh, great shot into Pink Puffins, gets spotted there. ENT can push the lineup, gains some map control, and they can really make use of that advantage they probably will have and shut down E7's forces. At the moment, both teams are on a stalemate situation. ENT, they need to find a way to get this information for them. Clutch is going to rotate back to the spawn, so he's going to spawn up tanks. But once again, no teams have mediums and lights, so the view range is going to be a little bit poor. Mobility wise as well, Clutch in the T125 has speed boost, but when it doesn't have speed boost, it can get a little bit slow. So Strikers now spotted, Nuggies and Fries once again spotted. Hipwood still in favor of E7 right now for Clutch. He's approaching this really passively. He is spotted though. Ruler spotted Clutch. So Clutch might have the illusion that E7 might be concentrated on C though, and not on their spawn. Rename user is trying to go forwards. The ENT is still approaching this really carefully, and I'm still very worried with ENT communicating in the game. This is not going to help with their communication when it comes to rushes in the end. Rename user has spotted up Maddox and Peg Puffins. Nuggies and Fries spotted, but Nitroglycerin now. Oh, they are all spotted now. 5 tanks spotted. ENT are looking to capture A. I think that's a good call for ENT, but I think Peg Puffins might be there to reset Maddox there. It's now going to be actually E7 rushing in. They're looking to shut down Roses or Rosie. I do not expect that from ENT, and I have no idea why ENT just gave up a right here great opportunity there to get to apply cap pressure, but now E7 would just need to focus the mouse. Roses or Rosie. I mean, everyone is going GV now. Maddox is now very low. He is getting the focus from ENT. This is now very close to call with Maddox. The first tank down. B cap still getting captured by E7, but Roses and Rosie trying his best to stop it from getting into the hands of E7. He's trying to stay alive, but how long could he do so? Bounces onto Roses and Rosie. Hit points are now in favor of ENT. They are now pushing into Seven Ruler and Peg Puffins. The triple bounce needs to kill off Roses and Rosie sooner or later here, and they finally killed off Roses and Rosie, but the hit points are still in favor of ENT. E7 still has a cap, so C is now getting cap stopped by Alex here. ENT is dominating on the counter push onto the E7 spawn. Ruler is now dead. The Mouse is trying to take out Striker, but it's taking way too long for them to do so. And Alex is going to go down very soon onto Clutch right here, and they're trying to hold base B. E7 is trying their best. Striker's now dead. Peg Puffins is now dead. It's now 5 versus 4. The B cap is now getting captured by E7 with Alex now dead. It's now 5 versus 3. Hit points still in favor of ENT. Devil Anthem getting a cap stop here. The caps have stopped moving. There is only 1 minute and 30 seconds left to go. Kangwon's going to put a good shot into the Nuggies and Fries to focus on Devil Anthem here. But I think the low profile of the IS-4 is going to be a problem for Mouse to put their shots in. And it's just a bad shot from Devil Anthem here. Great bounce onto Nuggies and Fries. With Devil Anthem now dead. Still really close. I have no clue how it's going to go. 4 versus 3. The Mouses might be making a comeback here with Nitroglycerin. Putting a good shot into Necromancer. Rename user puts a good shot into Nitroglycerin, but Nuggies and Fries is now dead. BNC is now getting captured by ENT. ENT has to hit the cap lead now. Necromancer is now one shot. That Backwards cannot afford to bounce that shot. He needs to get that shot in, but his traverse speed is very low. Necromancer puts a good shot into Net Backwards, but he's now dead. Net Backwards killed by Canmores. Nitroglycerin is the last man standing, but ENT 935, 2 caps. Even if the time has run out, they're going to win this one by caps here. Unless Nitroglycerin kills off Rename user. I don't think Rename user wants to be killed in this situation. B is trying to be captured by Nitroglycerin, but Cam was there to reset that. Cam Wars is going to be very important. He great shot to Cam Wars, but would that be enough? No, it's going to be ENT with that win here. E7, too many Mouses, I'm sorry, but really ENT makes use of those IS-4s, the extra mobility and the low profile they have. Perfect counter to Mouse, I would say. Great job. And here we go. ENT can more stat IS-4 doing more than 6k. 4 tanks or more 2k. E7 4 tanks over on 2k, nitroglycerin, more than 5,000 damage. But I think E7 trying with the mouses onto the mouses took way too long. On the other hand, ENT really making use of the time they have to push on the other side, and they've killed the tanks there a lot more quickly, and that is the main difference here. Well done to both teams. Actually, it was a very close game. And this is the ENT we are talking about. This is a lot better. The first game, let's just forget about the first game. First game is not ENT totally. I think this is not ENT there. And this is the ENT we are talking about. This is a lot more calculated, a lot more tactical. E7, they cannot let their guard down now. Canal is a map very cap oriented, so whichever team gets the cap lead will be the one defending, but we are also approaching to a more counter strat situation where the other team would try their best to stop the team from getting cap lead at the start, but that would also mean you would risk getting your tanks out of position. So ENT, triple IS4s by Devil Ender and Ken Walls, Necromancer, and Ken Walls also, Roses and Rosie, Crownbag, Clutch, AMX50B, double Focus Light by Rename User and Striker, E7 going with Nap Backwards and Chromatrox, double TVP, Ruler, Crownbag and Pink Puffins, Gamma, Nuggies and Fries, double 50Bs, Nitroglycerin, Leopard 1. We'll have to change a little bit. That's fine.
Let's get this show on the road.
Right. Oh my gosh. I have to say, there's a lot of matches I'm going to say look at later on. E7 with so many tanks going into D right now. They're getting the cap very quickly. D is going to be captured by E7 with ENT. Looking to do counter strat, but they don't have someone there. Striker is trying to run away, but he's getting shut down by E7 forces, but he got away. Is it not going to be safely though? He's got back up almost. E7 is right here to put an shell into Striker. Oh, he does not want to take shortcuts like that. The cap points are now in favor of E7, but they don't have C just yet. A is going to be captured by ENT without any trouble at all. That could mean ENT could focus their tanks on C and reset that. The cap points is going to take into the favor of ENT right now. It is going to be the case. Double 50Bs by Gamma and Nuggies and Fries. Ruler, Punk Puffer, Double Crab. I'm not sure why I'm saying that. But ENT is now going to be a tank. No, going to be a clan, which is going to defend because they have cap lead. E7 is the one that needs to do a rotation. Now, because both teams are now trying to defend, I'm going to watch, see your comments on the chat. I'm a fan of Orca. No, did they release a new trailer for Professionals Tournament? Our teams use 5 mouses, yes. But they play it really, well, that's Aru. It's different. Redox just went AFK. ENT throwing. I don't know if it's throwing there, but E7 without a cap. They have to act quickly though, because the cap points are going to take in favor of ENT very, very quickly. They only have 1 cap, so they cannot kill a tank. They have to get a cap stop on B or get C. But I think ENT will be defending both caps, so if I were ENT, really surprised with a push first and get a cap later on. C is very hard to reset, so I'll be going for C after I made that surprise. So this is what I'm thinking of E7 right now. The Crown Bargains, I don't think they could cross on top because ENT can spot them. You saw Ruler and Pink Puffin spotted. Devil Anthem is the one spotting them. You can't go up like that. And I'm not sure if this is the right choice here. ENT are in position to shut those crowd bargains down. Oh dear, oh dear. Trouble. I think we are sensing trouble here. I don't think this is a choice that is going to be the best one that E7 is going to make. Try and get B though, but ENT, on the other hand, has made a move to shut down the Ice Wars here. To try and get C as well. But now the focus is on Necromancer. E7, that back was the first tank down. Necromancer is going to be the next tank down potentially. Devil Anthem is trying to put a good shot into Nuggies and Fries. It is the case. But Devil Anthem is getting eviscerated. Hit points are still in favor of ENT. But the guns are also are now even now with Chromatrox dead from Clutch here. Pink Puffin's Clutch is going to put a shell into Pink Puffin's. And he's on a drop reload. Roses and Rosie is still really healthy strikers at the back, trying to farm from there. Vic is like rename user and Canwars teeing up with Canwars onto Nitroglycerin. Pink Puff is now a one-shot. Clutch is now dead. B's now getting captured by Roses and Rosie, but he's ignoring that. Cap is still in favor of ENT, but Pink Puff is now dead. Rename user is now traversing very quickly. He's looking for Nuggies and Fries, I think. He's going to put a good HE shell. Yes, it is not going to be an HE shell, but a shot nonetheless. Strike is now killed. A is now getting captured by E7 hit points. And now it's E7 actually. It's still very close to call. But Roses and Rosie is killed by Nitroglycerin. The caps are now in favor of E7. Guns are also in favor of E7. Rename user wasted that shell onto the dead 50B. Canwars is going to go into the Gamma. But with Rename user now dead. How did E7 turn this one around? Oh, Canwars is going to get B here. Oh, man. Whoa, great shot right there. That was so far. Nitroglycer is now dead. But Gamma has reloaded. His clip is now reloaded. He's looking for Canwars. Great shot there. One more shot. And Canwars, oh, is killed. The third game goes to E7. What a game that was. Oh, my goodness me. The giveaway will end after the stream, so once I announce the winners, so you can still keep on commenting while you watch, and please come back and watch this stream, obviously. But ENT 4 tanks to 2K, E7 4 tanks to 2K. Oh, I was very worried about the crowd bargains going into B, but ENT bounced too many shells there. If they haven't bounced that many shells, those crowd bargains, one of them will be taken out very quickly. It was very close in the end. I think kind of maybe the focus fire from ENT was kind of off a little bit. Striker guns can't do anything. He has to stay backwards. And that was such a tense. I think it could have gone either way. I don't think any particular clan have done have made a mistake that would give the other team the win. I think both teams have made some mistakes as well, so really in the end it was E7 on the match front now. 2-1 it is so far. Now I have to change a little bit. Yeah, and that should be right now. Okay. You should be seeing the scoreline still. ENT, double 50 E5 by Roses and Rosie Necromancer, double Ice 4, Devil Anthem and Canwars, Clutch 50B, Striker and Reading Music, double Vickers Light, E7. We will know their lineup later. It's so intense, yes. Okay, E7, double 50Bs by Gamma and Pink Puffins, Ruler, IS4, Nuggies and Fries, IS4, Chromatrox, Come alongside Nitroglycerin, Nakbat was Vickers Light. Look at, oh, yeah, great. Oh, 51 viewers. Thank you very much for the views. That is really great indeed. I think ENT is going for B at the start, with E7 looking for C. No, they're ignoring C. E7 going for a counter push, counter strategy. ENT, those ice balls would be shivering. Oh no. I think trouble is at the door. By the door. Bounce onto Camel's ice force of ENT. Responded quickly enough. But will Ruler get shot by ENT? ENT has done well. They're not flustered. They have no idea what was going on. Not backwards, apologizing. I have no idea what has happened. C is going to be captured by E7 now. They also have D in their hands, which means ENT they would need to try to get B, but it's going to be hard. Lucky 7 Fries is there to reset that. So it's going to be E7 with the cap lead sooner or later. Oh, what? Roses and Rosie got ammo racked, I believe. I missed that. Oh my goodness me! I was thinking, how did ENC lose more than 4k hit points already? It was an ammo rack. Roses and Rosie got ammo racked. Poor fella. That is not good. E7 really, it's their game to lose. I am very sorry. Roses and Rosie. Oh dear. We got a victim here. But they have to fight really hard now. Caps are against them. Hit points are against them. Guns are against them. ENT. Will they give up that easily? Will they find the brilliant way to shut down E7? E7 by no means are well consolidated. I mean, there are some isolated tanks. Kramwagens might be isolated. That biggest is isolated, but can run away very quickly, and is also there to spot whoever is going through the bridge into ENT spawn. E7. I know. E7 are very close to winning this. Clutch is spotted. If to be nitroglycerin there. I think E7 is now turning their guns onto their spawn. Great shot to nitroglycerin. First shot is always a good start. Clutch is going in, but no one's supporting him. He cannot do it alone. Striker is at the back. I have no idea. He has to come in, support, and maybe go with Cowboys because he has no purpose to take back like that. He's trying to be captured, but no, E7's there. They shouldn't be going for caps at this point. At this moment, get an isolated tank out first and get the caps next. This double Vicus lights. Are they trying to make a move? He got spotted. Oh, got shot at. They really need to get the communication right here because otherwise E7 is going to win this one very comfortably. That back was spotted. Now running away. Double Crown Bug spotted. Ducky spotted. They have the road. They have the idea what's going on. They know which tanks are isolated. ENT needs to make a move. They need to be decisive here. Bounces are scored. They're looking to shut down Chromatros. Necromancer is now dead. Not dead, but very low. But ENT. Necromancer is now dead. Oh, he's now dead. It's now 5 versus 7 here. ENT. Now half the hit points of E7 here. Do they still have a chance here? Devil Evan is now shut down, but Ruler is now isolated, but 4 against 7. One tank would not matter much for E7, but ENT, Clutch is now dead as well, and they won it 3-1, and they are through to the upper bracket first round. ENT going to be in the lower bracket first round. I think that ammo rack really tilted them. Oh my god. Very sorry, Roses and Rosie. That ammo rack really tilted ENT so much. Not something that ENT could do in this case. E7, well done, well done. In that response, counter push has been executed perfectly. And ENT really the lack of communication once again. This one, just like the first game, is costing them the game, and I think they were very nervous as well. And I hope in the lower bracket first round they're going to do a lot better, and we'll see which clan they're going to be facing soon. Right. Okay, so let's go to GB versus RN. Do we have resubs already?
I don't understand what they want from me. They take my hands, washing them in dirt.
RN is through to the upper bracket finals. They have beaten GV 3-1. That's really good for them. And let's see what's going on. It's going to be ENT versus GV. Meanwhile, Feast has won against Cats 3-1. With HLV still playing against ID, I believe. Maybe on the tiebreaker now. They have lost to ID 2-3. Well done to ID, and it's going to be HLV versus Cats. So that means Marbox has a very bad start. I think Marbox got Feast 3-2 against Cats. Correct outcome. Oh no, it's actually nope. Ah! HLV losing to the ID23. It was the correct outcome and correct result. Oh my goodness me, ENT, that was a wrong result. They lost to E713 and GV 1-3 against RN. So 50-50 at the moment. So, oh my goodness me, that was just amazing. GG ENT. We'll be following ENT versus GV in around 12 minutes. Actually, I have to check the in-game plan. It's not going to be in around 12 minutes. It's around 18 minutes. So while you're all waiting here, I mean, let me show you ENT versus GV. I think while I'm changing overlays. We'll have to find the right video for that. Let's look at ENT highlight, isn't it? Yeah, I think it's this one. So, just wait for a second while for some minutes while I'll change everything up. And you can get to enjoy the video. Do check out the spotlight videos I've made for every clan in Professionals Tournament on both Asia and EU server. I'll be back very soon. Don't leave just yet and enjoy this video. ENT is a relatively new clan created by Juicy, or Clutch in the game, back in November. In winter season, they managed to get into top 8 in their debut season. This season they have built on their experience from winter season, and so far they did fantastically well, including winning a Proof of Skill tournament. The team has mixed age groups, with some being students and others working. They have people from Taiwan, Japan, India, Australia and China. They communicate in simple English, and Juicy always advocates effective vocal communication. This season they are aiming for top 4, and in a level playing field, it depends on their performance during their match day. They try different strats and playstyles during training, and they are learning from their mistakes. They are on a steep learning curve, and who knows how far this team could go this year. With limited matches during spring season, they are trying the best they can to learn from every single game. Their performance a few weeks ago may not be an accurate representation of them coming into the professional tournament. They are good at working with limited resources, and they are not to be underestimated. Communicating on chat, but really use your Discord voice channel. It's a lot quicker. You don't even have to type. Blue team Feast South spawn, red team ENT North spawn, and is there a TD? No, I don't think there's a TD. John, but F Silver in that bush is going to get spots. He got spot onto a striker, a necromancer. He got spotted it by himself as well. But not by himself. He can't spot himself. He is himself. So B is going to be captured by ENT with renamed user. That T22 is going to be very aggressive here to try and stop Feast from getting hold of A and try to rotate, because if they rotate back through their spawn, rename user will spot them up. And ENT is also having some tanks near the spawn to give some map control for them, because rename user doesn't have to get A though. It's a bit unnecessary because they got B, they got cap B. They absolutely do not have to do anything more to get hold of bases. If rename user tries to get a cap, he just risks his hit points actually. So you have ENT defending both sides to get information, and you also have tanks in the middle ready to rotate to either side if Feast decides to rush on one single side. But Feast are still working on how to tackle with ENT's setup right here. The ENT is leading by Feast by more than 100 cap points. That means Feast needs to kill 2 tanks at least to bring it back to that favor. But Feast can also kill, also get the cap at the same time. If they get A, that will provide pressure onto ENT, and ENT would need to act in that situation. Bifrost has taken the hit. Feast is hesitating, and that is allowing ENT to punish them bit by bit. And this is not always a good thing to see, because you need some bargaining power in rotation. You need hit points to rotate. But Feast, if they keep on dropping hit points, it's going to be difficult for them to rotate. So they have to decide on what to do in the next minute or so, because the cap points of ENT are now almost 600, but they will end them. ENT cannot lose unnecessary hit points at this moment in time. Just need to defend, but already are they making a counter push onto Feast though? Feast has reacted quickly. They might be trying to support Bifrost right there, but Bifrost is in loads of trouble here. Striker puts a good shell into Bifrost, and look at Feast. Feast is now rotating to C, but that would mean A is going to be captured by ENT, so that I think was a really good move from ENT. Diverted the attention of Feast to deal with a potential push onto C, allowed Feast to abandon A entirely, and ENT they can't throw this one away. Feast, they just need to hope that ENT is going to fall apart in the spectacular way. I don't know how. But Feast is still down by more than 1,000 cap points, hit points. But ENT, the formation, they might be isolating those T110 E5s right there. It's still really close to call, but the T22s are going for Rosa instead. He is low in health, but it have they gone too long of a way? I don't know what I'm talking about. To look for Rosie. I think they have really wasted a little bit of time right there. Hit as a price now killed. ENT is in touching distance from winning this one. and it's 980 cap points with a 985. Good ram into Winter Fox, but they killed Winter Fox and lost Striker and Rosie instead. And Hip was still neck and neck. But that move right there, ENT, diverting the attention away from Feast on a wonder of the game. Great play from that. Feast, I think, got outplayed right there. That was the winning move we are talking about. Great job. Devil Anthem, although doing 169 damage, he got A, and that is what matters for them. Well done, ENT won the previous skill tournament for the first time this season, and I think they will be extreme. Thank you all for watching this video. If you want to know more about the clans in the professionals tournament, make sure to check the playlist below and also subscribe to my channel.
Staring you to the ground.
GV is another contender to win this season. Last season, they won against Feast to become the champion of the Asia server for the first time. This team can be dated back to 2017 as MIB. As they grew, they wanted a more Vietnamese representation, and this is when they decided to join GV, which is one of the oldest clans in the game. Their slogan is "We are brothers, we fight together." This season, they have a very different team from the winter season. Unfortunately, due to legal restrictions, Vietnamese players are not given the monetary prize pool, which have upset some players. However, this group of players plays for honor and fun. Their dream is to represent Asia in Twister Cup, and this is what motivates them. The team's average age is 22 years old. They are strategically sound, and they do not hesitate in making moves, even if it means to focus the mouse. Cap pressure strategies are what they are known for. Do not underestimate the advantages with leading capture points. GV will not care if you're dominating the match in hit points or tanks, so long as you're struggling with cap points. On the other hand, GV is a synergic team and will punish the slightest of mistakes. They are much better than before in terms of shot effectiveness. Most of their shots actually connect, but they really need to make sure that they don't lose out too much with cap play. Let's see. Rome's going to get a lot of shots in. Oh, good shot into the world. I thought he would shoot Alpha instead, but that was a good shot there. But it will not matter too much. It will all come down to shutting down the tanks for GV, and oh dear, it's GV going to get really aggressive here. They might be trying to shut down Icefall, but they are not proceeding any further. RN's getting C, Brett Tank is going down like that. I think RN is spraying way too much there. I'm not sure if GV realizes this information. If they push IS4, GV would be winning this one probably. I mean, probably that was a huge gamble right there. But come on, officer. Getting shut down, trying to run away, but Tank is on their adrenaline. Officer is in loads of trouble on the other side. IS was receiving that push here. Look at GV's forces, and the world is in with the world of pain here. He's not gonna survive for long, but he's ramming from left, right, and center, but they are focusing the mouse. RN is focusing the mouse, and RN will be able to kill off Berlin sooner or later, but Alpha is on fire. That he cannot extinguish the fire quickly enough, but RN still has a hit point advantage. And the T125 Red Tag and T-Bag is trying to pincer RN's forces, but RN's still unable to get a tank down. Berlin is now dead, but they're unable to get Alpha for some odd reason. How is he able to survive? Good HE shell into Tokyo right there. But Alpha is going to die finally, and the Darkseid is going to be the next tank down. Yogang Vivin is running. It's now going to shut down T-Bag. Good idea there by both Rome and Yoga Govinda. T-Bag needs to put a now shell in, but it's going to be enough. He's running around in circles, but T-Bag's going to go down. Capricorn's now dead. Officer might be the next tank down potentially, but the Tokyo is going to be the next focus now. 5 tanks versus 3. It's still RN with the with the hit point pool lead, but G with the caps and the guns is going to be effective DPM onto GV. RN, they still have 2 Crown Bargains still left standing. Iron Breath tank, he needs to get a kill onto Officer, but Yoga Govinda will be finishing Iron Breath out, and he does. Liski is still really healthy, and I think Sagittarius, with Sadku now dead, it's really going to be GV's game. Well done to GV and RN. I think focusing them out really bought quite some time for GV to focus down those T110E5s. Officers also dead, and I think the focus fire priority for RN is in question here. Good shot into Yoga Govinda, and really those Vickers Light and Rome and Yoga Govinda did a tremendous job in shutting down RN's forces. A really good job. Good kill onto Yoga Govinda, but Liski will be getting the kill in the end. Privet, hello, and hello, well done. Well done to GV. Great job in the focus fire, and RN better focus fire this time, but they were not focusing the right tanks. They really gave too much room for both Rome and Yoga Govinda to operate through, and Liski did a lot of damage in that IS-4. 4 kills, 5 tanks doing more than 2k for GB, but RN only 3 tanks doing more than 2k, and that was a very amazing game by GB indeed. Thank you all for watching this video. If you want to know more about the clans in the professionals tournament, make sure to check the playlist below and also subscribe to my channel. Thank you. Okay, sorry for for quite a long silence. Was changing a lot of stuff behind the scenes. Madbox has made their predictions. I'm gonna show you very quickly. That's not right. Actually no. Actually, let's not worry about that for a moment, because it's going to take a long time before it can be shown on the screen. So, Madbox for this match has predicted GV to win. To win ENT 3-1. It is. So other results: Cats predicted to lose HLV 2-3, DCGTV predicted to lose King 2-3, PGMT predicted to lose Cam 1-3. So some problem with the code right here. Going to fix it very quickly. Here we go. That should load up correctly right now. That is. So on the other side, if we look at Madbox as well, maybe we will do it tomorrow, because so many things to fix. Here we are. Any more stuff to go through? I believe not. Yeah, let's go through the results of the Challengers tournament for you guys. Well, I'll do it very quickly. 6 should be the one. Yeah, so here we are. I did not have time to put Eminet's coverage for you. So this is the Challengers tournament. We have DTGTB losing to ECG 1-3, Kane losing to the 0-3, NQE7 winning, PGMT 3-0, and DTG winning Cam1 3-0. Let's go back to the match. This is the more important part. So we have GB going with Officer and 7-star, Double Ice 4, Knob Itch, Mouse, Double T22 by Nomads and Yogang Govinda, Capricorn and Stop Playing, Double T125. ENT on the other hand, we have Triple Crown Bargains by Devil Anthem, Cat Wars and Rosa Rosie, rename using the Mouse, Striker 114, Double T125 by Necromancer and Clutch. So once again, if you want to join the giveaway, please do it on that video. The link is pinned in this chat and also in the description. And let's head down to Nomads GB, winners, champions of the Asia server last season, now are in danger of getting knocked out in the lower bracket first round and finish 7th to 8th position. GB obviously doesn't want that. And looking at that, we have Capricorn, Stop Playing Blitz and Officer going into C. Officer, yes, finally going to C. That will give GB the cap lead, but not ENT. ENT looking to get A. They are not going to get reset, but GB is going further, deeper. Let's look at Stop Playing Blitz. He's now in the platform here. He's going to get some shots in potentially. He's spotted. And A's now getting captured, that's good. And ENT, still waiting for the moment. They don't have a cap lead, they are the clan that needs to make a rotation. E7 versus EG in Minsk. I hope to see that, but I don't think it will be in Minsk, but in Vilnius. Is it how you pronounce the name of the Lithuanian capital? Vilnius. Because they have moved their office, I believe, and Belarus is not very stable at the moment, so I think it's understandable if it's going to take place in Lithuania instead of Belarus. But we're still seeing stalemate gameplay from both teams. ENT is the one that needs to make a move, not GB. GB down in hit points, not in cap points, but just only a tiny little bit. The cap points that ENT is down and GB down by a tiny little bit in hit points. So ENT just need a kill to swing it back to their advantage, but GB just needs to make sure another cap won't be obtained by ENT. GB seems to be making a counter push onto Clutch. They're playing it aggressively. That might make give a response to ENT to make a push on the other side. But ENT are hesitating once again. This is not something that ENT wants to do. Has cost them a couple of games already. Now ENT is now making a move to go to C, potentially. Clutch is now very low. Rosie, oh, dropped a lot of hit points here. Great job by GB, tripping away hit points of ENT. Look at Clutch on the reactive armor, but he's now very, very low. ENT is now pushing into the tanks of GB. They don't have a numerical advantage with GB double T22 taking the corner there. This is going to give a lot of advantage to GB right now. They just need to kill off the tanks. Rosie is now very low. Capricorn's there to shut it down, and it is going to be the case. Stop Playing Bliss is now shut down as well. That's an important kill by ENT, but GB's leading by more than 3,000 hit points here. ENT has to do really well to gain the advantage back. C's now getting captured by ENT with Kang Wars now dead. GB is now leading this. Devil Anthem is going to be the focus for GB, and Object 140 Striker and Rename Use is not doing very well at that moment. Devil Anthem is going to be killed by Nomads, I suppose. It is going to be the case. We are now left with B, trying to be captured by ENT, but GB more than 800 cap points. Clutch is going to go down to the T22s. And it is going to be no more for GB here. Nutledge is now very low. Necromancer is going to kill him off. It is going to be the case. And Striker is now quite low. Rename User is going to be the next tank down. He's very low in hit points. And that means GB can focus the mouse. Striker is now dead. And GB is looking for Necromancer. They're not focusing the mouse. Good job, GB. And 7 stars are going to kill Necromancer off. With Rename User also taken out here. Well played, according to Stop Playing Blitz. And that was a very, very great game from GB. Indeed, great start right here. I have no idea how they lost to RN. Probably RN did a lot better than GB in that one. But this is such a commanding, decisive victory for GB. First game goes to GB, and that was a very great start for them. And is it the wrong? I hope it's the right, right location. Tell me if it's not right, then I'll change. Hopefully, very soon. ENT also losing the first game. At the moment. Well, why is it not annotating on the? Oh, that was the wrong group. This is the right one. Why, like 7-star? No, Riot. What is Riot? Now we're going to see some changes. GB going with double IS4 by Berlin and Officer, Capricorn, double T125 by alongside Stop Playing Blitz, Nomads, Vickers Light, Yogai Govinda, T22 Nutledge, the Mouse, ENT, Clutch, Krumbargen, double IS4 by Devil Anthem, Roses and Rosie, double T125s by Cam Wars and Necromancer, Reading User in the Mouse, and Striker in the 140. Just only around 30 seconds left to go. We are going to be back on Port Bay. ENT, they still need to find their mojo. Haven't done that exactly. Only one game of 2 games of brilliance pretty much. And the last one, and they are now back with their hesitation and the poor communication they're displaying at the moment. They really need to pick up their form now. GB has found their rediscovered their form apparently, so that's always a good thing to see. GB is on the left side, on the red team. Oh gosh, which means I have to change. I will change. So don't worry. We'll be back very soon. So excuse me for making a change. Right, let's go apply. GB is a red team, not ENT. ENT is a blue team actually. C is going to be captured by Nomads. Yoga and Govinda near the corner, and Stop Playing Blitz is going to get some good spots climbing up that plateau to his left. He's going to get a lot of spots, but if he's not careful enough, ENT is in position to shut him down. Great spots onto Necromancer and Devil Anthem, playing this one really cautiously, and that is giving some great information. Necromancer has taken a hit already. C with the cap lead once again onto GB side. ENT is the one that needs to make the rotation. Roses and Rosie has captured A as well. Necromancer might be going for B with Rename User. Sporter, Devil Anthem, Sporter, GB is doing really well at the moment. Stop Playing Blitz puts a good shot into Rename User. ENT simply doesn't have positions to shut down Stop Playing Blitz at the moment. And if they don't make a move, or if they don't address this problem, Stop Playing Blitz will be there to farm. That's not what you want to be in. The situation you don't want to be in. ENT has to make a move probably. They have to reposition themselves. what are the benefits for seeing this? Some really exciting games. Also, you can also learn how to play Clan Wars from my commentary, and you can get gym battle passes by joining the giveaway. Link in the chat and also in the description. Right, so GV in this situation, they just need hold. ENT does not have the cap lead, so they have to find the weakness in GV's lineup here. GV is also defending this one very broadly, so I can't say for certain that GV might be defending well, because the weak link is on both Berlin and Nubitch. Absolutely, Yogai Govinda, Nomads will be looking to shut down whoever's going to try and go to C. So if I were DNC, I think I would try and go for that respawn, because he probably would get once again under heavy crossfire if you go into C. So I think this is what you want to be doing now. Striker is now rotating. Devil Anthem, Campbells, and also Clutch reading user still defending. I think you can put some tanks there to hold a little bit when GV's forces are distracted. These tanks can go in and pinch the GV. ENT has to make a move sooner or later. Both teams have only one cap. Cap points are going to take very slowly, but for ENT, they cannot leave this for way too late. Stop playing Blitz saying they might push me. I don't think so. You have your Gagavida Nomax there to support. I think stop playing Blitz is in a good position. Nubbish going in. However, though, not sure why. An interesting call there, because he's going to isolate himself by doing it. And, well, but probably not, because Nomads and officers now coming in. But I think Nomads have made a bad call here, going into crossfire of ENT. He's isolated. GV's trying to come in to support Nubbish. Nubbish trying to put a shell into Necromancer. Good shell there. Berlin coming in to ram into Necromancer. Great ram here, but he takes more damage as a result. Clutch is now dead. With Nubbish now dead as well. 6 versus 6 it is. Versus a Rosie going to be next focus there, but Necromancer is going to be really, really low. Berlin's land a shot into Necromancer, but it's Nomads killing off Necromancer instead. Capricorn's looking for Rosie and Rosie, but Stop Playing Blitz is also dead. It's now 5 versus 5, still very close call, but ENT has 2 caps here. GV, they need to kill tanks quickly enough. Roses and Rosie is now dead. GV is now leading by more than 2,000 hit points. I think GV, they have more. They have Vickers Light. They have C22. They need to get caps. ENT just need to stay alive here. And GV needs to get a cap sooner or later. They need to do it now. It's still really, really tense. B's now captured by Nomads. Officer kills off Striker, but they need a cap. They definitely need a cap. Rename user is now dead. GV is coming out on top now. B's now going to be captured by GV. That's good indeed. But Devil Anthem, if he kills off Berlin here, that could be a clutch for ENT. But just in time, Officer is there to shield Berlin. Devil Anthem is now dead, and GV got the win at the end. Oh my goodness me, GV almost lost this. Have they really left the caps a little bit way too late, but that shielding maneuver right here just in time. The IS-4 coming in to shield. Oh my goodness me. If that didn't happen, ENT would get that win and GV would be stripped away from their well-deserving victory. ENT, I think there are a couple of mistakes from both teams, major mistakes. But really, I don't know what to say. ENT 3 tanks do more than 2k, GV 5 tanks do more than 2k. The Yen GV's focus fire came out on top really well, and they have more hit points as well. They have to ask Nubbish once again whether that was a good move there, because he went in without support, pretty much, and he got focused by ENT very heavily, and ENT could only focus the mouse because he's the only tank that could be shot at. So, and ENT, I think once again, it's still figuring out how to approach a cap disadvantage situation. GV now leading 2-0 on. They are on the match point now. ENT. double IS4, double Crown Bargain, double T110E5, and Striker 140 GB, double IS4, double T110E5, one Vickers Light, one T122, and Nut Edge in the Crown Bargain. So GB currently leading, ENT trailing. And if they lose the next one, they're out of the lower bracket first round and finish in the 7th to the 8th place. We have flashbacks from their winter season professionals. But I have no idea how ENT... I mean, even though... I mean, I think they are in the same situation that if you in the previous skill tournaments, but in the previous skill tournaments they communicate better. And today they just simply have a lot of lapses in this department. But let's go to Striker. He's in that Vickers Light. Going to spot tanks, going in to see probably GB. Oh, Nomad spotted, Striker spotted. Great shots from both Vickers Light, but hit points is still in favor of ENT. Yoga and Gavin is going to get C. It's going to get GB the cap lead here. And Officer spotted as well. With C captured now, ENT once again without a cap lead. GB has to stay safe. With the cap lead they possess, they just need to be careful and they will be fine and dandy. Campbell spotted, Nutmeg spotted, ENT crowding into A. GB just doesn't have to reset A because they have the caps. Nutmeg is getting shot at. Have to be careful here in the Crown Varga that has good hold down. He cannot afford to take any more hits here. A is now getting captured by ENT. Great job here. Necromancer, Campbell's, ENT. They just need... No, they need more than one kill. More than 80 points to overcome 2 kills. And I think they want to go for caps as well. Nutbish is now getting shot at. You have to stop dropping unnecessary hit points here. ENT now leading by more than 2,000 hit points here. That's just going to give them a solid advantage in making a rotation. Campbell's dropping some hit points. ENT, they do not want to drop hit points at this moment in time. They need enough hit points to make that rotation here. GV, they need to stay safe, obviously. Nutbridge rotating away. Obviously, they don't have to do anything. You don't have to take that position, though. They have caps. They just need to look at both B and C. Cam Wars is near B, so he can go into B at any time. And GV should be there to stop that from happening. ENT needs to figure out what to do here. Capricorn is getting away, probably. With ENT looking to figure out what to do in this situation. GV still defending. They're defending nicely. Berlin isolated, so if I were ENT, maybe shutting down Berlin might be a good move here, but crossing would be hard because they have tanks to do that exactly. ENT, they have to figure out a way sooner or later because the cap points are now going to be 600 points for GB. ENT, they're waiting. Necromancer dropping some hit points here. If they keep on hesitating, GV has the map control. Yogai Govinda spotted, but he spots up the ENT's spawn here. So ENT, they're left with little time. Nutedge taking some hits. He has to really stay safe here because it's now down to 1,000 hit points. GV spotted up. Yogai Govinda is going to run away. He spotted up tanks here, but he's going to stay safe. He's going to get into safety. ENT is looking to go into C. Nutbish is really low here, so they can take out Nutbish very quickly here. Necromancer is dropping the reactive armor. Great shot into from Nutbish here. And now a good shot into Necromancer. He's now pulling back. But GV has spiked back, has splitted back with Nutbish now dead. It's now 6 versus 7. Hit points in favor of ENT still, but not a lot here. GV has I mean it's ENT with the hit point pool lead at the first, but ENT are looking to capture B here. They have pulled back the line a little bit because ENT got aggressive. They are now trying their luck on B. I think they could get it, but Capricorn's going in. He's looking to shut down Necromancer, but what is Stop Playing Blitz doing? He needs to support Capricorn. Capricorn has a good idea here. Necromancer rammed by Stop Playing Blitz. Good job right here. Berlin's going to go down very quickly. He's taken down. GV needs to get kills as soon as possible, but ENT's leading by hit points by quite a big margin here. ENT looking to shut down Stop Playing Blitz right here. But Striker killed himself, however. Stop Playing Blitz is going to be taken up by Roses and Rosie. It's going to be the case. It's a bounce! Oh no! GV's left with a lifeline here. ENT can throw this one away if they are not careful enough. Hit points still in favor of ENT, but the guns are not. In favor, but the kill on the Stop Playing Blitz means ENT will get that third win. 2-1 now it is. Wow, looking at this, GV, this time, losing so many hit points at the start really cost them the game a little bit. And I think, I thought they were defending well, but they have seemed to make a very weird call when ENT tries to rotate to get C. They got a little bit discombobulated right here, and that allowed ENT to shut them down eventually. ENT. Good call to rotate, but I think really GV could have done a lot better defending that, and that really handed ENT that win, and great job to ENT, credits to them. Getting B as well, that was a good move actually, I would say. GV have no idea what to do in this situation, but ENT. Double Crumb Bargains by Clutch and Roses and Rosie, double IS4 by Devil, Anthem and Ken Walls, double T125 by Necromancer and Medium User, Strike and Vickers Light, GV, double IS4 by Berlin Officer, double T125, Capricorn, Stop Playing Blitz, Nomads, Vickers Light, Yoga Give the T22 Nutbush, Crumb Bargain. So keep on registering for your giveaway, because this is going to end very soon. If GB wins this one, then I'm going to do the draw very soon. So if you haven't registered for the giveaway, do it now and come back to the stream, obviously. And we are now tiebreaker still for GB, but we're back on Rockfield. GB has to be careful here because they have good strategy. They have the tanks. They have the tanks to spot. They just need to defend well. This is what I'm going to tell about GB here. ENT, blue team. GV, red team. Yoga Govinda is going to get the middle spot, but Nomads blocking Yoga Govinda. Some miscommunication going on right here, but Nomad's going to get a lot of spots potentially. Maybe not, because he's not very aggressive. He needs to go up, I think, in order to get spots. Camel was spotted, but that's just only one tank. But Yoga Govinda very quickly into C. But that will give GB once again a cap lead, and Necromancer going to A, but the tank is a bit large, so will he get reset though? Don't think so, there are no tanks. Oh, I think someone reset Necromancer, so he pulled out a lot, too much there. No idea what happened there, but now GB doesn't have to reset ENT, Necromancer, because they got caps already. They got a cap lead. There is an attempt to do that, but it didn't connect. So now Berlin taking a hit, Capricorn taking a hit as well. ENT leading by more than 1k. They have to make use of this hit point advantage once again. They have done it well last time. At this time, great job great shot onto Berlin. GV has to stop dropping hit points while defending here. Nut Edge is going to be the tank getting the spots for GV. ENT, they have to find a good way to shut down tanks. Berlin, oh dear, he is in trouble. Necromancer is there to farm Berlin here. He's going to put another shell into Necromancer. Berlin couldn't connect into Necromancer, but Berlin is now down to a 2-shot. Great job to ENT, chipping the hit points away from GV. And ENT is looking to win this one. 2-2 probably. At the moment it's going to be, it's 2-1. They win this one, it's going to be 2-2. Great job onto stop playing Blitz. GV losing way too many hit points. ENT, they just need a good push, and it's going to be a win for them. Yeah, they can go for B, but I think GV is rotating. Actually, they are actually rotating backwards, leaving no one to reset B. So ENT, at this moment in time, I think they got the information, so they just would be getting B and stay safe and hold. And this is their game plan right now. They have more than 5,000 hit points of advantage. GV has to do really well now to focus down the tanks and shut the tanks down, but ENT just have to stay safe. They have a lot of hit points to take, and GV has to make a move sooner or later. I think they are going to try and shut down Devil Enter, but ENT is stacking up on A. They can't do that. Can they do something on the other side though? I don't think so. ENT, it will be a miracle if GV is going to win this one, because ENT with Striker now, I think, looking for Nomad. He's trying to go for C as well. He's hesitating a bit. They do not need to get another cap. They just need to stay safe. 800 cap push already for ENT. GV still looking to make that push, but unable to do so because ENT is just stacking up a lot over on A. C is going to be captured by ENT. I think GV, if they don't make a move now, they will lose. Even if they make a move, it's gamble anyway. It's a gamble. You never know what will happen. ENT got an ammo rack on that game against E7. Maybe they could do the same. But would that be enough though? I don't think so. ENT makes the counter push. They shut down Nub Edge and won the game for ENT. Great job, ENT, chipping away hit points of GV really well. GV just not defending well once again, losing so many hit points doing that, and none of the tanks there doing more than 2k. ENT 2 tanks doing more than 2k. GV, they could very well lose this one if they continue to play like that, because they might have cap lead, but they kept losing hit points. This is not what you want to do when you're defending a cap lead. You need to stay as safely as possible. You don't have to trade equally. The more hit points you have, the harder it is for the other team to make a rotation. ENT at one point leading by more than 5,000 damage, and it's just a little bit too much for GV to handle when ENT went into B without any contest, and this is pretty much the nail in the coffin right here. GV, now on New Bay, it's a much different map, because New Bay is a lot more concealed, lots of straight lanes, narrow lanes, so great map for heavily armored tanks. Yeah, Nubbish is Yakuza. Yes, it is. ENT also doing very heavy oriented, but GV Nomads, that T20 could be the difference here. They're going with Berlin and Nubbish, double Bows, Officer, Capricorn, double IS4, Nomads in the T22, double GV, double T110E5s by Stop Playing Blitz and Yoga and Govinda. ENT, triple Crown Bargains by Clutch, Roses Rosie and Necromancer, double IS4 by Devil Anthem and Cam Rules, double Bounce by Rename User and Striker. Yeah, I think GV is doing really well this season, considering this is far from their main team last seasons. So they just need to overcome the hurdle now. One more game, one more win, and it's going to be the team going through to the lower bracket lower bracket final. Who will be the team here? Is it going to be GV or is it going to be ENT? We will find out soon. GV, North spawn, red team going mostly to the city side, which is B. ENT, blue team south spawn is going mostly into the city side as well. Or not, they're splitting up a bit. The mouses are going into C. The other 5 tanks are going into A. Nomad spotted up the tanks, so he's going to get a lot of information here. No, he's going into A at the start. He's going to get GV once again the cap lead, but they have to remember what their mistake is. But Nomad is getting out of here. He knows he's in trouble. It will still give GV the cap lead though. But for ENT, Devil Anthem spotted Campbell's blocking Devil Anthem. That's not what Campbell's would like to do. Mouses of GV. Oh, GV is going to get a lot of tanks down a bit though here. Great shot to Berlin. Some bounces happening, but it's a mouse, so what do you expect in this situation? A is going to be captured by Roses and Rosie, that Crown Bargain. Nomads stop running away. But if ENT decides to push through, could be in deep trouble. Great shot to stop playing Blitz. ENT trading well at the moment, but GB also did some damage to ENT. Roses and Rosie might be looking for the heavy tanks here. He doesn't know that Nomads is there on his right hand side, but ENT has made a bold call to rush the Ice Force. Will that work for ENT? The Mouses, on the other hand, are trying to buy time, but Berlin is not there to do so. GV, this is all about focus fire right now with first tank down. Can Wars. Capricorn's going to go down very soon as well. Great job there. Rosie's now dead. No, it's Capricorn dead. Devil Anthem is the next tank down for GV. Hit points in favor of GV. I think GV is in advantage right now. Nomads is going to be joined by the Crown Bargains. Devil Anthem is now dead. It's now 6 versus 5 here. The double mouses against double mouses. They need a focus fire, right? Necromancer, drop the speed boost, looking for Nomads. You need a track here. Let's head down to Nomads here. He is in loads of trouble. Clutch is going to come in to shut down Nomads. Great job from Necromancer shutting down Nomads. They've taken down a medium tank, but Striker is now very low. Great bounce right here. Berlin bounces onto Striker. Striker needs to land that shot into Berlin. Can he do so? Yes, he did it. It's going to be Striker killing off Berlin. GB 4 versus 5. Guns are in favor of ENT and GB. Striker is now dead. Important kill right here. Rename user is also going to be surrounded by GB's forces, but spot playing Blitz. It's going to be a one-shot. I think Crown Vargans just need to reload their shells. They have to be patient here. The Crown Vargans, they've killed off Stop Playing Blitz. Rename user is now a one-shot. Notbitch is going to finish off Rename user, I suppose. And it's a bounce, but Yoga Gavinda is there to finish off Rename user. It's now 3 versus 3. Hit points in favor of GV's. Yoga and Gavinda still full health. This is going to be a difference here. The Crown Vargans are reloading, obviously, so they're going to wait. Triple Crown Vargans. GV, they have to play this one right. They have the cap points. They have the hit points. ENT has the clip potential there. Oh, this is going to be close. Notbitch. He doesn't want to go down here because the Crown Vargans are looking for Notbitch. Great shot into Necromancer here. Yoga and Gavinda. Let's look at Yoga and Gavinda. He's looking for the Crown Vargans. Great shot into Clutch. Oh, it's a miss onto Yoga and Gavinda. But look at that. Necromancer's going to go down. He's now a one-shot. A bouncer from the Officer. This is big. This is huge. Officer's now down to a one-shot Clutch. With Roses and Rosie dead. What is that shot? Notbitch misses Necromancer. Oh my goodness me. And I think Yoga Gavinda with that speed boost is going to ram his Clutch. But the momentum change is not going to be a lot. Clutch kills off Yoga. Notbitch, but Yoga Gavinda kills off Clutch. What a close game it is, but GB came out on top and they won 3-2 against ENT. Well done to GB and ENT. Bold move right here. Great job shutting down Nomads, but I think Yoga Gavinda still full health is what makes the difference here. I think it was so close to call. Could have gone either way. I think if the Crown Vargas worked together more, they could have changed the battle. But GB, Yogai Govinda, 5 kills, more than 4k. Well done to GB. They're through to the lower bracket final. ENT are sadly out tonight. Right, so looking at the results. You will be seeing Cats versus HLV. HLV has beaten Cats 3-1, and that is to be expected because Cats is the 8th placing team on the leaderboard. So 3-1 against Cats it means that Cats HLV is through to the lower bracket finals. On the other hand, with ENT losing to GB 2-3, this means it's going to be GB through to the lower bracket final, and this is what it's going to go. Is it going to be ENT comeback? You would have found out already now. But this is the final table for tonight. All the games are finished, so it's going to be tomorrow for the games, and there will be giveaway tomorrow as well. If you do not get the keys, no, if you do not receive the prizes today, you still have tomorrow to do so. Here we go. And for the Challengers tournament, we have DCGTB. Ooh, nice job there. Beating Kane. Kane is out. 3-1. Well done to DCGTB. On the other hand, we have PGMT versus Cam1. It is Cam1 winning against PGMT 3-2. So well done to Cam1, but PGMT sadly out of this. So if we are looking at Mabox, has done really well actually in this one. GB won ENT 3-1, correct outcome, not the right scoreline. HLV 3, HLV winning against Cats 3-1, correct outcome, wrong scoreline. Kane lost to DCGTB 1-3, so that was the wrong scoreline, correct outcome. Wrong scoreline, wrong outcome. We also have Cam1 beating PGMT 3-2, correct scoreline, correct outcome. So well done to Batbox tonight. Got some predictions right, so well done to you. And I think we'll see about Thomas Peterson tonight about his guesses. You might get the battle passes. So all right. Is it buffering? I don't think it is now. So if you have, I mean that should have ended already for you. I've said it in the chat. So let me show you that as well. So that means Cam1 will be facing either NQ, E7 or DTG. the loser of that actually. Meanwhile, ECG versus the loser of that will be up against DCG TV. This is going to be exciting to watch, I can assure you. But PGMT is, I think it's an upset here. I believe so. Huge commiserations to them, but they have done really well this season so far. First time in the Challengers tournament, so what more can you expect, to be honest with you? So, apart from that, I will play a game, and then we will do the giveaway very soon. And when I want to play a game, I'll go into the EU server. That would be better in this way. That also means I will close my stream, because it's the main reason why it sometimes get a little bit crazy with the stream. Right, so I will play. I'll play in ratings. No. Okay, let me play in. Let me play in the T22. Let's go for it. It might be a bit longer though, so it might not. So it might be 20:37 Hong Kong time that the giveaway will end. So if you manage to slip in a comment by that time, then you're still registered. But if you duplicate your comment, then you won't be picked. It's not that you won't be picked. You will be considered an entry once. So don't worry about that. I have no idea why I've gone here. It shouldn't be the place that I should be going, but at the very least, I got a spot. I can't put a shot into that. Not good. Yeah, I've gone to the wrong spot apparently. But at least I got a shot into the progetto. Nope. Yeah, it's hard. Yeah, you missed. No. Ah. Well, that wasn't a really delightful start. Oh, how did that connect? Well, am I winning this one by caps? This is going to be funny. Well, maybe I'm winning by caps. Seriously, rating battles. Ah, the pain is bad. Oh, almost got it, but yeah, let's go for that. What a bounce that was. Come on, kill it. Sheridan, can you do it? Oh my god. There we go, great job. It's a win nonetheless. Oh, that was great. Oh. Sheridan did well. Yeah, not going to ram. I think we're not going to win if I ram. So I don't ram. Huh. Oh, did that hit actually? There we go. Ciao. Yes, I'm getting stuff. Thank you, Wargaming. So, now to the very most important part of this stream is giveaway. So let me let me get the screen. Common giveaway picker, and just need to find the right website and the right link. So let's see how many people have commented so far. And I'm getting... Oh, great job. Around 47 comments. So that means, let me get it to the link. Alright, so we got it. So let's change. Here we go. Alright, so 10, there will be 10 according to Wargaming. Let's find out. Okay, the first winner is Sugar Mugu. If I get the message from Wargaming right, there for each two professional tournament stream, I will be able to get 10 battle passes. So congratulations to Sugar and Mugu. You got it. I just need the Excel sheet. Okay, okay, so next one. Let's go. Oh, hello, Yusufines. Also, it's just three on. I think it's free here. So EU server it is. Congratulations to Yusuf. Next one we have Dunk. Hello. NA. Next we have Venom X Asia. Okay. Okay, next we have On Point on the NA server. Okay. The sixth finalist is ARWV. Congratulations. The seventh winner is the comment. Should I consider you as a battle pass winner here because you didn't put any minutes. I won't count that though. It's not right. Doe Sniper. Oh, thank you very much. Thanks for the streams. You're very welcome for that. Hopefully you are watching this stream as well. Okay, next we have Fat Batman from Asia. So many Asia. So many Asian winners at the moment. I only have 2 more to go. So the next one will be Roblox. Congratulations. Finally, the last winner. Drum roll. Blah 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 blah. It is Alpha from the EU server. Well done. So the 10 winners are Shigemugu Yusufinoso, Doug244, Venom, On Point, ARWV, Doe Sniper, Fat Batman, Roblox, and Alpha. Not sure about that one. If the common picker picked the first one, probably that is not that's not counted though, because it has to be with the name and the server region. So sorry that you were real. So congratulations to all the winners, and this is going to be the end of my stream. It's going to be much better than that on the EU server and a lot more prepared, I can assure you. But for now, tomorrow we will begin with E7 versus RN and the loser of that against GV. Fujit will be following Group 1, he will be following Feast versus ID, and then the loser of that against HLV. So until next time, have a good evening for the Asia server people, and for the EU server, I'll be back in around 5 hours. Hello Vicky, how are you doing? So until then, see you next time. Bye for now.